another moment, you never knew what to say. I was really afraid to even talk about it. Guess I'm taking the blame. Lately I've been thinking, what if I don't feel guilty? You know what you said and it's bad. Broke my heart in pieces, tried to make me believe in everything you said and demand. And I won't go, even if you pick me up in a new Ferrari. I don't know what I wanna hear from you when you try to call me. I'm so cold, everything you said I know, you don't feel sorry. Yeah, you heard what I said, but you don't care about it.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another Ferrari. Yeah, this is part 2. So if you didn't see last week's, that was Pack 12, part 1. It's a massive issue, so we're sort of bringing together everything now. So yeah, we did the remote control last week and some of the wheel arches and stuff. So yeah, that was last week. So this is continuing on Pack 12 from issue 96 today. So, and I have Mark with me. Unfortunately, Geordie has moved and stuff, so he's not quite online and everything, so he won't be joining us tonight. However, I'm hoping he'll be with us for the finale next week, because I think, well, depending on how we get on tonight, I'm suspecting that we might get it done for next week, but I can't guarantee that, of course, because there's a lot to do, isn't there? I think there's 40 odd stages, isn't there, in this? Or 40 odd pages, and we're on like
we're on page 17 tonight of 56.
Yeah, so we'll see. But anyway, hope everyone is well, and yeah, I suppose we better do some chat. Are you all right doing chat, or do you want me to do the chat?
I don't mind doing chat, it's fine.
Okay, you can do that. Cool. I'm just going to get some juice.
Okay, so Tom McPhee says hi, Alex.
Hello, hi Tom.
He's waving, so hi, Tom. Yorkshire Crafter says good evening, everyone. Hi, love.
Hi, Julie.
Dave Matt Build says evening again, everyone. Good luck on the build, Alex. Have a great show, and evening again, Mac. So hi, Dave Mac.
Hi, Dave.
Dave Matt Build says good evening, Tom and Julie. Tom says hi, Dave. And we've got Lord Peter Webster in, who says hi, Alex.
Hi, Lord Peter. How are you?
And then we've got Ian Campbell, who says a very good evening, all. Hi, Ian. Welcome.
Good evening, Ian. Good evening.
Dave McBill says evening again, Lord Peter and Ian. Peter says hi, Tom, Julie, Dave, Mac, and Ian. Tom McPhee says good evening, Dave. Peter Webster says hi, Mark. Hi, Peter. Spider Sprue says hi, all. Hi, JP.
Hi, Spider.
Dave McBill says hi again, Spider Sprue. Lord Peter Webster says hi, John. Spider Sprue says hi again, Dave Mac. Tom McPhee says hi, Mac. So hi, Tom. Welcome. And Spider Sprue says hi, Lord Peter again. And that is chat for now.
Lovely. Thank you very much. So, yeah, we are, as I say, we're doing 96 tonight. 94 I've got here. If you remember from last week, we didn't need to get anything out of here.
No.
Which I haven't. Although I did fish in there for something. I had to look at something for Ian. But I've already opened 96, as I said to Mark before the stream. luckily I did, because let me show all. Let me come down to the bench. It comes pre-installed with the fuel caps, or the and underneath they're like factory glued on with these brackets. This one was loose in the packet, so I have glued that back together. It's still a little bit wet, so I'm hoping that's going to be okay and dry by the time we actually do anything meaningful with this. So,
Okay, so are you ready for your parts?
yes, let's
Okay.
go.
Stage 96 is the rear boot, and part number 1 is rear boot.
The biggest thing in the pack.
Okay, part number 2 is side grille.
Okay, so that is one of these.
Okay.
Don't know. Let's see. That one, I believe.
Yeah, it says there's 2 of them, so yeah.
Yeah, they're slightly different. So one's got the peg that side, and one's got it at the bottom. So that's 2. Okay.
Okay. Number 3 is Ferrari emblem.
And that's in this bag.
Okay, and then it just says tonight we're going to need some screw type M screws.
Okay, and they are next to me. And also what I find interesting is this already has the LED fitted from factory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, this is where you need parts from the previous stage.
Okay, so let's put that to one side and we'll open that. As I say, there's a lot of bits floating about now.
Yeah, I'm the same with the Miura. I'll be glad when I get my final pack and it's all put together.
Okay.
Ian says, I really hope we don't get any paint problems.
Yeah, the paint looks okay on there. I have checked it over. It doesn't look any, it looks fine. There's the odd bit if you're going to be really fussy, but nothing like what we had. But it sort of matches the rest of it, really. But yeah, it looks okay. There's nothing that really stands out as, oh my god. So I think we'll be all right. It's just hard. The camera's hard to pick up.
Yeah.
Because it's red. There's bits everywhere galore here. Literally. So where do we even start? So they are the battery boxes, and I think they're going to be the covers. So I'll put them together. I don't think we're going to need them just yet. So.
Okay, so it says step 1, 2, 3, 4. Take the pipelines from stage 95, and step 1 is fit pipeline 1 into detail A. So,
okay, it's not going to be that. It's not going to be that. It's not going to be that. We've got some more screws, a bracket thing there, and a switch.
Pipeline 1 should be a black longish pipe. That one, yeah.
I think it's that one, isn't it? Yeah, it looks about right.
And then part A should be like a cylindrical part. Yes, that's it.
Okay. Okay, so looks like that's going to go on
Yes.
like that.
Is that holding okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So step 2 is fit pipeline 2 into detail B. So pipeline 2 should be a silver pipe.
Yeah, I think that must be this one here.
And then detail B should be the silver part that's just above the pipe, that one.
Okay, so we've got it in this orientation. We've got these two holes here. So I believe that is going to go like that.
Yeah. Okay, and then step 3 is fit pipeline 3 onto detail B, which is the final pipe you have in that bag.
Okay, so it's just trying to work out roughly how it sits, and I think it's going to be
Yeah, that's correct.
something like that. But saying that, we can move that. So there we go.
Okay, and then it says the parts should look like this once assembled, which they do. Okay, step 5 and 6. So step 5 is fit the two assemblies together by pressing the pins on detail A into the holes in B. The pins are different sizes to ensure the correct orientation. Yeah. Step 6 just says the parts should look like this once assembled, which they do.
Okay.
Okay. And then step 7 is fit the assembly onto the plate from stage 95 using the pins and holes as shown.
Okay, so it looks like this piece here.
Yes. And while you're doing that, I'll catch up on the chat.
Okay.
Spider Bruce says, been installing your Rootmaster Bluetooth. Great mod, Alex and Ian. Luckily, I'm at stage 73, priming the housing for it, but I'm off sick from work. Don't tell them. Ian
So
says,
you actually fitted it, Spider?
Ian says, nice, John. Peter says, get well soon, John. LOL. Ed says, evening all. Evening, Ed. How are you? Peter says, hi, Ed. Spider Brew says, thank you, Lord Peter. Ed says, hey at Lord Peter Webster. Dave McBill says, evening, Ed. Ed says, hey, Dave McBill. Ian Campbell says, hi, Ed. And Ed says, hey, Ian, all good with you and Julie. That looks correct. Okay, so step 8, 9, and 10 is fit the end of pipeline 3 into the furthest hole.
Yep.
Okay. And then step 9 is fit the end of pipeline 1 into the closest hole.
Yeah.
Okay, then step 10 is the part should look like this once assembled.
Yeah.
Step 11 is align the plate with the rear end assembly, stage 86, then fit into place as shown. It will be secured in a later stage.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is a bit awkward because let me just grab it out. the back end isn't on yet either.
No.
Properly. But let's offer it up. So we're going to go in.
And wires are coming underneath it, so
Something like that. Look about right.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Step 12. I don't know if you want to wait, and Ian could possibly do that, which is retrieve the rear number plate, stage 1, remove the backing paper from the adhesive tape, then stick the number plate in position as shown. I'm just worried if that's going to get knocked off if we're moving it up and down, and then maybe that's something Ian could do as a final touches.
Yeah, I think so, because that looks like it just secures in the middle and then it's going to be flapping in the wind. And this bit at the back isn't even secured yet.
So if I'll show the instruction on screen so Ian can see. So it's this one down here. Try and zoom in. Come on. There we go. I don't know if Ian... Come on, you stupid thing. There we go. That bit there, whether Ian might want to put that on himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah, I think it'd be easier.
Again, it's a nice little finishing touch. And it, as you say, it's only with stickies. So
Yeah.
I don't, by the time I've transported it to him and stuff, I don't want it to come off. And then, yeah.
Yeah. Ian's agreed. He's actually put in the chat. Yeah, I think I'm skilled enough for the number plate, smiley face. So, okay. Right, so back to you. Right, hang on a minute. I'm going to have to zoom out now. Right, okay. So, next stage is step 13, 14, and 15. Is take the rear boot supplied with this stage and fit the side grille in place.
Right, hang on. I'm just going to move this.
Okay, I'll catch up with the chat. So Ian says, yes, Ed, all good, thanks. You and Samuel too. Ed says, all good here. Ed says, you sure, Ian? LOL. And Ian says, haha, Ed, I think so, LOL. I'm going to need M screws for this one because it is screwed in.
Okay, so we've got some J and double A in this pack. So I'm going to leave that aside. So we're going to want this one first. Is this the right bit we're working on? It's hard to tell by the picture, actually.
It is very hard.
Where are they? Ah, okay, it's here we're looking at.
Yeah.
And we want this piece. Like that.
Yeah. And then secure using 2 type M screws.
Now this is going into metal, so I'm going to get some oil. Hopefully it's primed because I'm having problems with this. Yeah, all right.
Spider Spruce says, Yes, Alex, had problems installing the app on my tablet, but it worked on my phone. Strange. Works great, but because I'm at 73, could only test the front lights.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think, is it with the permissions? Is it an Android? I think you have to go into allow third-party apps. You might have already done that. But I have tested it on tablets, and it does work. Should work.
We got Ian's World of Models in, who says, "Evening, everyone. Sorry late to the party tonight. Was having fun building the DB5. So welcome, Ian. Hope you're having some good fun there."
Yeah, welcome.
Ian Campbell says, "Hi, Ian." Peter Webster says, "Hi, Ian," and Dave Matt Bill says, "Hi, Ian."
Okay, that's that one secured on.
Okay, and then step 15 is repeat for the side grille on the opposite side.
Okay, perfect. It's going to be sad when this is finished, isn't it? It always is when you finish building a model.
I've got the last pack of the DeLorean due any day, and that is going to be a sad occasion because I've been building it for near on 4 years.
Yeah, what with the delays and everything.
Well, with the thing with Eagle Moth and then I had to take it to the Back to the Future 3 car, so I got all the extension packs as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, that's that in. So let's turn this round and see what it looks like from the outside. Actually, that isn't the best fit. Let me see if I can fit all this.
Okay.
It's in the screw hole, all right?
So Ed Hughes says, "Hey, at Ian's World of Models." Peter Webster says, "How far you got on the DB5, Ian?" And Spider Sprue says, "Yes, was the permissions, but it was easier doing it on my phone."
Ah, brilliant. Well, at least you got it working and you're happy with it. Yeah, I love mine. Labour of love. Took me a long time. And it was Mark's fault.
It was not my fault.
It was because you mentioned it.
I challenged you. Yeah, I challenged you to do it infrared. I didn't challenge you to do it Bluetooth.
I haven't actually connected mine, so I'm going to do it now. They've said, there we go, bus is on. Turned it on.
There we go.
Anyway, that's better. Yeah, that looks okay.
Okay.
The best fit. But
right. So step 16, Alex. This is when your OCD is really going to come into play because it says take to protect the surface of the rear boot during transport. A layer of silicone oil was applied. Wipe it off with a dry, soft cloth, then apply the Ferrari emblem using the stamp on the boot at the guide. And what I mean by your OCD, if it's not properly aligned, then yeah.
Do we leave this free in?
I don't know. I'll see what Ian says in the chat.
Ian, do you want to put the last Ferrari badge on? Do you want me to do it? I think no, I did the one on the engine, but do you want me to leave you that to do as well, Ian?
Well, I'll go through the chat. Peter Webster says, "I've got my Pack 7 DB5 today." Ian's welder model says just finished dashboard and floor. Oh, nice. Ian says if anybody wants a Rootmaster Bluetooth mod, head over to Partwork Upgrades. Ian, put it in the chat. You're a moderator.
Yeah, you link it if you want, or link your website. Not
Ian's welder model says already jack a rolling chassis. Nice. Lord Peter says that's in pack 7, isn't it, Ian? How you enjoying the build? And then Ian says, yeah, the last badge. He'll do it.
Oh, right. I need to do this bag.
Ian's to put on.
Ian. Final.
And Ian's welder model says, yes, it's really nice build. No problems so far.
So in there, we've got the Ferrari badge. We've got the wiper and the rear plate.
Yeah.
So far.
Okay. And that is completed work for that stage.
Really?
Yeah.
It looked so much more.
Yeah.
Daunting.
Okay. Now
there's a couple of marks on here, Ian. Which I've now seen in this light. There's one there from the plastic. And the matching one on the other side. Where is it? I did see it. There's one matching one there. But to look at, you can't really, you have to really look at it. Might polish out. Right.
Okay. Stage 97 is next.
Okay.
While you're getting the parts out, I'll catch up on the chat. Spider Bruce says, been doing a video for it, but I can't put it up or my work will be asking questions and then paperwork. Ian's put in the link for the Bluetooth Rootmaster kit. Peter says, great, Ian. I'm still yet to start mine. LOL. Need to catch up with other stuff before I start. Tom McPhee says, LOL. Ian Campbell says, I'm not going to worry about those marks at this stage.
No.
Peter Webster says, tell them it's pre-recorded, John.
Yeah. Right. 97.
And Ian's welder model says, was pleased ejector seat worked.
You know what, Spider? It'd be great to do a video on it because I don't think anyone's actually done one yet. I know. I'm not sure if Geordie's going to film it or not, but I know he's got a kit, but is yet to fit. DS Models is the same. He's got a kit, but again, he's needs to finish the bus first that it's going on. So yeah, I don't think I've actually seen a video or review on someone fitting it.
We'd actually put also I will link Alex's instruction video. There you go.
Oh, thank you. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, I did like a how to fit tutorial, didn't I?
Okay, so this is stage 97, the rear boot interior.
Okay.
So, parts list. Number 1 is detail A, quantity 2.
Right, so that'll be these.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, there's one. And 2.
Okay. Part number 2 is detail B, quantity 2.
It's 1, 2.
Okay. Part number 3 is grill, quantity 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Part number 4 is tie rod, quantity 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Part number 5 is tie rod fulcrum.
Uh,
I don't know. I've never heard of that either.
what's a fulcrum when it's at home?
I have no clue whatsoever.
I'm guessing these. Oh yeah, I've got the fulcrums. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then is the list of screws that we're going to be using is DD screws, M screws, H screws, CC screws, and P screws. And apparently the DD screws were provided in stage 94.
There.
Okay. Right, so step 1 is now you'll join the front and rear assemblies together. Read through the following steps carefully to identify the connection points, then fit the parts together as shown. Okay, so you're going to need both ends of the vehicle.
Right, so let me move some of these parts out of the way then for now. Clearing a space. This is where 2 become 1. Another bit there as well. Okay, so we're going to need the car. And I'll take off the shower hat.
Fulcrum is a tie rod end, apparently.
Oh, okay. Right, so.
Okay. It's not that the instructions are not quite clear on this one. It just says, step 2, the first connection is located behind the right-hand door. Drive 2 type H screws into the circled areas, but it's not shown any pictures of how to put them 2 bits together at all.
I can't even see where those screw holes are. I've got the post here.
It could be them. The pictures are.
Bottom.
Have they got it upside down? I am not joking. The instructions are atrociously bad for that.
I think it will need to be upside down because I think step 6, you've got. Oh no, it says on the top of the chassis. Yeah, there and there. So, okay, well, let's just see what happens. Let's just, if I bring this round.
Yeah.
And then we want. What bit do we want? The
You want the rear bit with the engine.
The engine, right? Cool.
Okay, Spider Sprue says, why is it with Packwork models there is always loads to do in the last pack? Yeah, I can agree with that. And then Tom says, watched video yesterday, Matt. Thank you. Thank you for watching. And we've got Jordy Davin who says, evening everyone. Hi, Jordy.
Hi, Jordy.
So it's going to have to go in a bit further. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Now I see it.
Wow.
Just take your time, Alex. There's no rush.
I can see where these bits go.
If we can, and you know, if this takes us in and we don't do any more, that's fine. There's no rush. Okay, while you're lining that off, I'll just do the chat. So Peter Webster says, hi, Jordy. Ian says, hi, Jordy. Ed Hughes says, hey, at Jordy Dave. Dave McBill says, evening, Jordy. Have you settled in now? Ian's World of Models says, evening, Jordy Dave. Jordy Dave says, hi, Peter, Ian, Ed, and Dave Mac. And Dave McBill says, that is one lucky mean machine now.
Right, there is like 20 things to line up.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got that in. This needs to go back in because I sort of took this out to line it up.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that's going to go in. It doesn't say where any of these pipes go either, because these are getting all caught up.
It's kind of the time that you need the instructions to be clear and they're not.
Yeah. It's like all of these vehicles, though. It's always the putting the frame on that's just a nightmare, isn't it? Like, there's so much to line up. We will get there. It's almost there. It's just fettling some of these cables about because I don't know where they're going yet.
Okay. Jordy Dave says hi to Ian's World of Models. Ian says, is this what they call the marriage for the LaFerrari? And Jordy Dave says, getting there, Dave, but having problems with my internet connection.
The thing is, the back end's still hanging off, which isn't helping me. And that's come off again. I can see how it all goes, but
Dave McBuild says, hope you get it sorted, Jordy. And Jordy says, Sky are saying it's active, but I think the phone line in the house is broken.
just don't. It's the most difficult thing is everything is still loose. As I say, the back's loose. There's just nothing really to. Everything you move is loose.
Jordy says, what's up? Is the chassis not connecting?
And you've also, you know, that bit that we balanced on in 96?
Yeah.
Black. That's balancing in the act as well. You've got to make sure that's lined up. But because that's not fixed, you have to sort of, I don't even know if I've got any mileage in turning it upside down.
Ed says, hope you get things connected okay. I'm off. Take care, all. Okay, night, Ed. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks, Ed. I think the back is lined up here, so I'm wondering if I should go forward a step and just put a couple of screws in lightly to hold this into place.
Yeah.
2 H screws. I think I'm going to try that. I'm not going to tighten them, but just so that it stays.
Ian says laters to Ed.
Right. That is on that bit. So I just don't know how to handle it. This is longer than I thought.
It's getting them 2 screws down at the bottom, isn't it?
You're not helping. That screw didn't.
Didn't hold it.
I think I can see.
Okay, Tom McPhee is saying hi to Geordie Dave. And Dave McBill says, I'm calling it a night, guys. I'm up at 5 a.m. It's been a great stream and the build is looking awesome. Night all in chat. So, night, Dave Mac.
No, Dory.
Take care. Ian's World of Model says, imagine doing this as your first part work build. Yeah. And Geordie Dave says hi to Tom. Okay. Lord Peter Webster says, night, Dave Mac. Take care, bud. We've got Mark's Hobbies in saying, hi all, has anybody got any advice how to put the 2 parts together of the Knight Rider? Not what I'm doing, so I wouldn't know. And Peter Webster says hi to Mark's Hobbies. And Geordie Dave says, night, Dave.
So nearly there. I just, as Mark said, I'm just taking my time. I don't want to.
Geordie Dave says, hi, Mark's Hobbies. Okay, Mark's Hobby says, hi, Peter and Geordie Dave. And Ian's World of Model says, it's tricky one to have, have to be very careful. Easy to pinch wires on that one. Had to extend one of my rear wires. Oh, wow.
Sorry if you can't see what I'm doing. I'm just kind of. Doing. How are you supposed to get that in then? Screws right under this. I can bend it, but I'm gonna have to.
Okay, Ian's World of Models says, have you been able to test the door operation yet?
No.
And then Ian says, you can now you can see now why when crash Ferraris lose their back end, they ain't secured properly. LOL. So the screw's not even holding that bit of plastic trim in place?
Not yet. It said it'd be secured later, didn't it? But
yeah. Okay, so have you got both screws in at both sides?
Yeah, I'm just tightening them up.
Right.
That was hard, and I've got a sweat on.
Yeah. Because step 4 and 5 is attach the upper parts of the 2 shock absorbers using 4 type CC screws.
Okay.
And then Tom McPhee says, asked you a question about a model yesterday, Mark. Which model was that, Tom? I know you asked which model would be a good one to build. So this looks really complicated to build.
Hopefully. Right. I can't put it on its side, really. I don't want to. That all looks square to me.
Mm-hmm.
I think all that's in.
Peter says, I'll tell you what not to build tomorrow, the Rossi Yamaha. Luckily, you can't get that one anymore, Peter. Lucky for some. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what not to build, Tom. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, look, some cracked wires.
Oh, no.
They're not damaged.
Yeah.
But I think I might be all right, actually. Oh, no, we're all right. They're not.
Hey, Peter just said he's. I saw it on the Agostini site yesterday. Let's have a look. They brought it back. Oh, no. No, I'm not seeing it. Not seeing it on mine. Yeah, I saw it on the Agostini site yesterday, Mark. I wonder if that's a glitch or something, because it's definitely not showing now. Spider Spruce says the only motorbike I will build is the Street Hawk. And then Peter Webster saying, Tom saying hi to Lord Peter Webster. Peter says, strange, I clicked on Discover Now and went to subscribe page to check. Yeah, it's definitely not on there now. I haven't seen it on there for a long time. Oh, hang on. Valentino Rossi. Yeah, it's in another subcategory. This collection is no longer available. You may be interested in Legends of the Ferrari F1. And Jordan Dave says, depends on your ability, Tom. Some models are easier than others. Yeah.
I think these wires need to come. It doesn't really. Does it show a clear picture of this back end here? I suppose
have a look.
Later on. Let's have a look. I'm just questioning where them wires are supposed to go.
Well, from what I can see, some pictures further down, they're still free.
Yeah, some are either side, aren't they?
Yeah. No, they actually do run in that channel you've got them in. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but further round. The moment they come out here, they need to come out here.
Oh, just be careful. Spider Spruce says, my first part work was the DeLorean from that company that shall not be named. And Peter Webster says, I'm calling them tomorrow to find out why they still take payments for the VW as mine finished 2 months ago. Yeah.
See, what's really difficult is when you do this, it should have said when fitting, make sure this, and this, and the wires are here. I'm trying to see if I can get them through without undoing it all again. But that's looking quite likely at the moment. Because this isn't sitting right here, and this is going to get screwed in later because I can see a post underneath, and it's right up in the air at the moment. And I think it's because all these wires are going underneath there. So short of undoing what I've just done to do that, it's got to be right.
Okay. Tom says LAN mode. What's LAN mode? And yeah, what's LAN mode, Tom? And Ian says, that's me all heading off. Nice job, host. See you all soon. So, night, Ian.
Okay, good night, Ian.
Peter says, night, Ian. Take care, bud. And Ian says, you too, Peter. And Spider Sprue says, night, Ian. LAN mode?
This is good fun.
And Jody Dave says, night, Ian.
Gotcha. Come on. I think that's loosened it enough to. So it's a little bit frustrating having to undo. One. Okay.
And Tom says, thank you, Jody Dave. Oh, come on.
It's nearly there. I've got 2 of them through. It's hard to tell from the image what wire's going. I mean, it looks like 3 of them are actually going down one side.
The wires, to me, just look all over the place. It's really confusing.
Oh no, that's the top of the engine come off its thing. That will push fit as well. This is definitely not for a beginner. That's that back here. What's the next step to do after this then?
So you need to attach the suspension.
Yeah.
And then once that's attached, you will then move on to the rear end. Put in. Oh, hang on a minute. You need to put the rear boot. Well, you're working on the rear boot basically.
Right.
Then doing the tie rods and the fulcrums, and then that is stage complete.
Okay, well, I think then in that case, I'm going to end here because I'm going to have to take this back apart and get those wires right, reattach this, and we're going to be here for another half an hour. I'm going to do it after the show. And then I will leave it there, and then from next time we'll do step 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
And finish putting the suspension together.
Right.
Or
okay.
I might actually put them. I'll secure them on as well.
Right.
Because they're going to give support to the frame.
Yeah.
Because I'm not happy with how them wires sit. So
no.
And it's stopping the other screw going in from the bottom. You've seen how difficult it is. You get the rough idea. You have to push this on. These line up. These posts in here need to line up in grooves. Plus the bottom needs to slide in. And then you've got 2 screws either side. I have done it. But I'm going to need to take it apart again. And then
right.
And I think that's... I think I need to be doing that off stream. Because... it must be frustrating for you to watch me fumble about with it.
I found it. I was quite relaxed watching you do it, but yeah. But I think I understand you don't want the pressures of being on camera, and you just want to take your own time and your own pace at it.
Yeah, it's just. I'm just more concerned about people getting bored watching, but if this is going to be hanging apart again now. And it doesn't help that this back end's hanging off.
No.
Let's have one more attempt here while it's...
Okay, Peter Webster says neither is the price, LOL. Peter says it's harder building for someone else. Take your time, Alex. And Spider's Brew says, not bored.
Oh, okay. Ah. Right, hang on a minute.
Tom McPhee says Lamborghini mode. See what you mean. So my brain's not working today for some strange reason. Well, it is, but yeah. Mark Sobby says no me, so Robert says, hi everyone, how are you all doing? My dad is asleep on the sofa. Told you, relax him. And then Ian's World of Models says, good luck with the build, my friend.
Does it say anytime soon, Mark, what goes in this hole here?
In the middle. 98. Just looking. Nothing there. The switch. It looks like.
A switch? Yeah, but it's got a screw hole and a post underneath. Or does the switch get attached with it?
If you go to 98, step 19, it shows the switch in place.
It's the screw. Right, you see the switch? Just in
Yeah.
front of the switch in that step 18.
Yeah.
There's a screw.
Yeah.
It's that one. Not the silver screw, the black screw, right in the middle.
Right.
There it is. Step 16.
Step 16.
Drive a B screw through the tab as indicated.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing now then.
Okay.
I want it to sit now,
Okay.
so that when I start tightening the top ones off, it doesn't move.
Yeah. Okay, so Ian's World of Models says, I'm up early tomorrow. See you guys later. Night, Ian. Thank you for coming in.
Right. Night, Ian. Thank you.
Peter Webster says, hi, Robert. And Peter says, night, Ian. Take care, bud.
Right. Okay, I think we're together. So let's move on then to the suspension.
Okay, so that is step 4 and 5, which is attach the upper part of the 2 shock absorbers using 4 type CC screws. Tom McPhee says, Lamborghini Miura model, easy to do, Mark? Yeah, I'd say so. I haven't had any problems with it. You've got to be very careful with some of the small bits. But it's, yeah, nice model. I haven't completed mine because I haven't got my last pack yet. But, yeah, it is a really nice model to do. You just got to be careful with a lot of the pieces just to make sure that they don't break off. And in some stages, you don't really get a lot, or you get the parts for the stage, but you just don't use them. So, look, it's a lovely model. Hopefully, mine should be finished this month. Love the colour of the Lamborghini Miura as well, because I had a motorbike that colour.
Got a loose spark plug.
Oh no.
It's fine, it'll go in, but there you go. It's just because until we know where these cables and wires are going.
Oh no. I've got a funny feeling that's going to be incredibly fiddly because there's not much room there now.
No.
I remember ages ago doing the Ferrari F40 with build with Adrian. Wow.
Yeah.
We've got Todd Marvel Phoenix in saying, the end is near. Hello and good evening all. So hi Todd.
Hi Todd.
And Spider Sprue says, Iron Man was easy, but I don't think it's worth the price.
Have you done this bit, Todd?
I think he's only done pack 11.
Oh, you wait.
Peter says, I'm going to leave you to it. Getting tired. Take care all till next time. Night, Peter. Take care, buddy.
Night, Peter. Thank you.
Todd says, just got home from Wonderfest and saw you guys live. How is Pack 12 going? I have not done this one yet. Ooh.
You will have a great time. I've got a sweat on and I nearly went off stream with it, but I persevered and it was all right. But it's trying to line up the rear frame with the front was a joke. No, it was all right, but you've got 2 screws either side of the bottom here. You have to put these in and then you have to line up the posts. That needs kicking out a bit.
It's definitely challenging.
Yeah. See, now I found something else now.
Spider Bruce says, Night Peter. And Todd says, I had a hell of a time putting the rear bumper on because I thought it needed to go on further.
Yeah, I had that just now, and then it clicked into place. Now it's pretty solid.
And Todd says, I installed the end screws for the bumper in pack 11. Okay, somebody new, Perran Williams, hopefully I'm saying your name right, says, evening, this is my second build after Panini F40, finding the LaFerrari better build.
Yeah, it's really good, isn't it? It's trying. I don't know how to fix that now.
What's that?
So one of the arms isn't quite sitting right. It goes. This arm here.
Yeah.
Needs to be sat in that recess, and it's not.
Oh.
This side is kicked out a bit. And me being me, I'm not happy with that. Fixed.
Excellent. Todd says, what happened? I missed it.
That's now in where it needs to be. Yeah, you'll have to rewind. Have a look. Right, DC screws. I need one more. For the suspension.
Todd says, did you hook up power and test the doors?
Not yet. Okay. That is the suspension.
Yay.
Working. It's quite long. Longer than I thought.
Yeah.
Now I'm guessing this, I don't know where this pipe goes, but this was in the way when I did it, so I've put it there for now. That looks like the most obvious place, unless it hooks under there. But we'll see. Okay, what's next?
Well, step 6 was to put them H screws in the top, which you've done.
Yeah.
So step 7, 8, 9 is next you'll prepare the rear boot. Fit detail A in place as shown. So we're not working on the vehicle anymore, we're working on the boot again.
So should we just do these last 2 stages and finish it up?
Yeah, I would, and then at least it's done.
Okay. I need to take this. Oh, it's certainly coming together, though.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad that those two are married.
I thought the previous stage would have been more difficult than that.
Okay, so we've got our back end. Okay.
Looks like something out of Batman does that upside down.
So now we need to decipher what on earth it's looking at.
Well, I think it's one of the ends because I can see the wire.
Wire's here. Guessing here.
I think turn it around. Go a bit more. And then that's the angle they've got it. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah. Yes, that's correct. That's how they've got it in the instructions. And then it says secure using 2 type DD screws.
Right, well, the only thing is I've only got 2 DD screws in the first place.
Oh. Oh. We got Welder Wayne saying, hi all, just sitting in Detroit waiting to start boarding. Thought I'd jump on. Evening, Wayne.
What an issue this is. Pack 12 with this Ferrari. Literally had a bit of a fight to marry them together.
Todd says, hey Wayne, good to see you are slowly making your way home from Wonderfest. And then Todd says, I don't even have Pack 12 yet here in the US.
I've got 2 DD screws.
No more at all.
DD screws, and then repeat this operation on the opposite side with the second detail. So we're going to need 4 at least.
Yeah.
We've got AA. These are all the special ones we got. J. Unless there's any more.
Well, it says some screw types DD were provided in stage 94. Hang on. Wayne says, yeah, I'm going to have to split it into 20 episodes, LOL. Yeah. And then Todd says, should get DD screws in 95 and 97.
I'm just checking some of these packs because we didn't open them all, did we?
No.
Nothing in there. Nothing in there. The thing is, the screws we had left over, I put in the screw pot. which is here. The loose ones. Got GG ones here.
Mm.
And then here we had double F. We had these two parts from last week. And that was it.
I do remember us getting the DD screws in 94 because in 95 it did say that the DD screws were supplied in issue 94. But we haven't used any of them screws yet, looking through all the instructions. Oh, we did.
I thought we did, and I think that's why we used them out of here.
Because
there was definitely something with the screws, because we ended up with screws, and it didn't mention them, didn't it?
In stage 95, step 567, it says when we put the side panels and fender, it said we secured them using a type DD screw.
I don't know then. Everything, you know what I'm like. I'm very methodical. Yeah. Everything is here that I had. I'm wondering if they didn't come in that issue. I don't know. What do we do? They look like normal screws, so I'm wondering if we've got something similar. We've got these little bits in the tray.
Yeah. It might just be a case of maybe trying to find a screw that is, similar.
Rather than hold up. I haven't already done a label for them because we've got FFs there.
Yeah.
We've got GGs here. And there's no DDs because it would have been up here somewhere between D and E. We definitely haven't had them before. And the first time we saw these was that issue. And we were like, oh.
Yeah.
So after every show, I put things away. Well, I mean, DD are almost like P, but P are longer.
Mm.
I'm not sure if they're a bit thinner. Right, I think, what do we do? Do I just hold off and have a good rummage here? Because, well, there's nothing to rummage through because I've just done the rummaging while I've been babbling on.
Mm.
I mean, they're definitely not. We definitely use these, and because we got them in the wrong issue, and we were like, "Oh, it doesn't." You said it doesn't mention them.
No.
And then it said in the little balloon, "Oh, you should have had these in the last issue. There was a problem or an error or something." Definitely not in there. We've got J screws, we've got AA screws, we've got the battery covers with nothing else in. These are unopened issues. $99. Nothing in that one. There's no screws in that one. They're the old hooks. No, I've come to the conclusion we didn't get them. There's no other place they would be. Part 12, part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I think it's how long this is going to get broken down into.
Yeah. Let me look at the VW. What are they? BPO4 screws. They look the same. Slightly shorter, but we can do one on one. Right. Right. Has this got a dinner? No. They're not long enough. Yeah, they only just grip. And so these are a bit too short. What frustration.
Todd says Part 12, Part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, LOL. And he says, got any DeLorean screws, Ecto bus? So any spare screws for them builds?
Yeah, how long you got? Right. This is from the Spitfire. Nothing in. Oh, what are those little morsels? I mean, they're all pretty much of a muchness, aren't they?
Todd says the DDs are 2.0 millimeter times 5 millimeter plastic threads.
I'm going to try one of them.
And Geordie Dave is saying night all. Night, Geordie. Take care.
Night, Geordie.
You've been knackered.
They fit, but a bit too long. So these are plastic threads in here. This is for the route master. IP screws.
They look very, yeah.
Bingo.
There we go.
Thing is, we're going to need any more DD screws later on down the line. They're definitely the only ones I've got.
I don't think so. But
Yes, they've given us AA ones and they should have been DD.
yeah. Mislabeled screws.
Okay, so that's one side, as we were. Now we're going to put the other side on.
Spider Sprue says, why not a JP screw? Best screw in the world, LOL. So yeah, step 9 is repeat the operation on the opposite side with the second detail A.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, so step 10, 11, 12, 13 is 10 and 11. Insert the slot of a tie rod into one of the fulcrums. Insert a type P screw to secure the two components. The tie rod should be able to swing.
Yeah.
Okay. Repeat this to build a second tie rod fulcrum.
I'll work out which way it's got to go. It doesn't make it very clear, does it? I'm guessing it'll be like that opposite. And then we want the P screw.
Spider Sprue says, had that on the Eiffel Tower with the wrong screws labelled.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, with those AAs, I mean, they are different screws in the bag as well. Like they're machine screws or metal screws. Oh no, that's J. Sorry. See, they've got the thin thread, so I just don't know.
And then Spider Sprue says, and the BR01 steam train.
Okay.
Okay. So step 14, 15, and 16. 14 and 15, mount the two fulcrums on the lower face of the rear boot near the opening where the glass will be located.
Down here. Okay, so that's going to go that side.
Okay, and then secure the fulcrums to the boot using 2 type M screws. I think that means 2, 1 at each side.
Okay, that's one.
Todd's put, I have a whole list of screws on my site. And it says L screws are the same size as DD. They just have flanges on them. F screws are also DD size, but with countersunk heads.
Oh, okay.
I take that back. F screws are for metal. And he went, no, I was right. F are for plastic.
Yeah, they are. That's an F screw.
Mm.
I mean, it is a bit mysterious, the whole thing, but never mind. We got there. Good old Route Master saves the day. Okay, so they're in.
That's completed work.
And what they do, I don't know, but we will see. Wow, what a journey that was tonight.
Yeah. Blooming out.
Just getting those together was something else.
That were a nightmare.
But well done. So we've got some details done on the back of that, so that's good. I'll put that away for the moment. Right. Let's do this in front of everyone. J screws in there, double A screws in there, DD empty bag going in there. Right, that's the screws. And then obviously we've still got these parts that we haven't used and these parts in here, so I'm going to put them away in there. I'm going to put the grills in the screw box. And the switch in there. And then these are going to go in the toolbox. Okay. Let me bring over the car one more time then. Just so we can summarise our work. It's dust. It needs a good old clean now because I've got fingerprints all over it. Use the screw pot to rest the bottom of this on. But that is the car together now. So you've got to put 2 screws in this side, Todd, 2 on the other side, 2 up here. At the same time, line up those angled beams in there, and then being careful of the wiring underneath, because I had to take it apart again, because if I can lift this up again, flip it round. The wires need to go either side of that central bit, because otherwise it stops that screw going in. And that screw just in the middle there, which I can't point out, but between the wires, that it's not put in until a later stage, but I've done it because I wanted all this to line up. Because that plastic piece in the middle there just balances while you push the whole lot together. So, yeah.
Good fun.
You'll see that. I've still got like screen protector on and everything. So
okay, I'll cut on this chat. So Todd says, so for F or L screws might work for missing DD screws. Spider Sprue says, great stream, great drama.
thank you.
And Tom says, 12-month or 24-month do Mark? Well, the 24-month is a bit cheaper, but obviously you would finish it in 2 years and you would get a delivery every 2 months. But then the 12-month is you'd get a delivery every month and you'd finish it in a year, but it is a little bit more, well, it's obviously double the price than the 12-month subscription. So if I could afford it, I'd always go for a 12-month subscription, but that's just me.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it certainly is looking nice.
Yeah.
It is just very hard. I think it is quite an advanced. Well, I'd say it's advanced. I mean, it's very fiddly. I think if you've got some patience, it's okay. But yeah, those pegs need gluing in, really. Just the plastic frame that we snapped on. Oh, that's supposed to go under there like that. Yeah, it is. But anyway, there we have it. So it's one whole thing now. We are nearly there. I would test fit the back, but I'm not going to because I've had enough for today.
Okay.
But yeah, the back should go on there somehow. And I guess it's going to connect to these points. But yeah, there we go. Okay, let's come back to me. And then we'll... Oh, I'm dripping. There we go. It's both of us back.
Yeah. Breathe.
I hope that... Oh, yeah, it should though, shouldn't it? The shower cap.
Still got that picture.
Yeah, no, we don't need to go.
No.
Do we? Secret snapper.
Told you, when I'm around, you have to sleep with one eye open.
I'm surprised it hasn't ended up on a t-shirt.
I don't think Ian was watching when I took that picture.
No, that's just as well, really.
Dear.
Yeah, that fits on there nicely. Okay, so thank you for being patient and watching. It was a difficult issue, I'm not going to lie, but we got there in the end. So yeah, it just doesn't make it very clear about some of the cables. So we had to look ahead in the pack to see, you know, try and get clues to where stuff goes. But definitely be careful of the definitely be careful when you're putting them together and the wiring getting caught underneath, because that was the main thing. But apart from that, it looks great together now. So yeah. So what we got on tomorrow? So
Okay.
Well, we don't know actually, do we?
Tomorrow. Well, no. Some of it has been confirmed. So tomorrow at 6 p.m. we have Dano's Universe doing the Build the Eddie Stobart at 6. And then at 7 is Jordy Dave and Dano doing the Titanic at 7. I know that's confirmed because they're doing it at Dano's place.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So that's tomorrow. Wednesday would have been MCC UK, but we have cancelled that due to unforeseen circumstances. And we are also we're taking a break away from things for a month or so, just while people get sorted, because Geordie's like moved home and he's got decorate to do. Alex, you're enjoying the nice weather.
That's my birthday Thursday, so
yeah,
I'm gonna have birthday celebrations this week.
DS Models is obviously caring for Christine right now, which is taking up all his time. So we decided why not have a little bit of a summer break and come back when batteries are all recharged.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, that's it.
So yeah, I did have discussion with Mark, because I was going to come back on Wednesday and do some more of this, but I've got stuff on Wednesday, and then I'm off Friday. My birthday's on Thursday, but I'm off Friday. I thought I'd have a nice long weekend, and then Saturday, weather permitting, the housemates, and there's a couple of friends popping over, and we're gonna have a little barbecue in the garden on Saturday. So I will be back on Friday. I will do a stream on Friday. I think I'll do the VW, because what am I doing Friday? Yeah, should be fine. So I've got my replacement parts for the VW.
Yeah.
So I'm actually going to off stream replace the window hinge, and get that done, because that, as you know, that one on there is not sitting right. So I've got some new hinges in that pack, and then I'll get that done this week at some point, ready for the next installment on Friday. So yeah, and I had my next pack delivered today as well, and there seems to be some sort of gearbox in it with cogs, so I don't know what that's for. Is that the steering?
It's the steering mechanism.
Yeah. So that's it really. So, I don't think there's anything else really to report.
Don't think so, no.
No. All right. So on that note, thank you so much, Mark, for helping.
No problem.
It was a couple of hours longer. It was an hour longer than I thought it would be, but it's another major chunk done, isn't it? So
yeah, it is.
Hopefully, going forwards, there might not be so. Well, I don't know. We'll see. We've got the wiring to do yet, haven't we?
Yeah. We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see what next issue brings. The next part. So this is probably going to be 3, probably 4 parts actually to Pack 12. So yeah. So yeah, I'll hand you over to Mark. Say goodbye then, and then.
Okay, I'll just do this last bit of chat. So Todd says, nice work, Alex. Way to work through it.
Thank you.
And then Spider Spruce says, night all. Great work, guys. Thank you.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Good night from me then. I'll be back helping Dano tomorrow at 6 p.m. With his Eddie Stobart. So I'll see everybody then. Catch you on the next one.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Yeah, and it's good night from me. Again, Spider, I'd be interested to see that video you've done when you can. So upload that. I'll keep an eye out. That'd be good to see. But for now, it's good night from me. And have a good rest of your evening. and see you tomorrow. I'll be on with Geordie, I believe, with the Titanic. So I will see you then. So yeah, good night from me.
Ow.
Oh.